You are listening to Apex One Radio. Stay with us for the best bet in the new wave of communication. Apex One Radio. Get informed, enjoy, and learn.
Good afternoon, Ken Shalimonet Aint. Welcome to this special show devoted to Prince Eyango Aint, the Sea Boys on Apex One Radio.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ernest Kanjo. Always my pleasure as resource person number one. And again, thanks for bringing me in to this special edition about Eyango and the Sea Boys.
So, how is Minnesota today?
Well, it starts to get a little bit colder, as the time goes on. So, Minnesota is always like that. So, but we still enjoy the beautiful weather. Nice day.
Right. Now, Ken, as we speak, Prince Eyango is in Minnesota, and that is where the Sea Boys resides. He is coming to meet these young musicians for the very first time after becoming their new producer. We shall come back to that. But first, Ken Shalimonet, what does this artist, Prince Eyango, mean to you?
Oh, God. What a great question. It takes me way memory lane. In the times of when we were kids, growing up in our small nightclubs back home, there is no person who would not want to dance Prince Eyango. This guy has made Cameroonians proud. And on every single music that he has played, from the years upon years behind till date, those musics, they still stand the test of time of Makossa. These are the real Cameroonian musicians that would really play us what we call Makossa, not the adulterated Makossa that we listen to today.
and looks like each time you listen to Prince Eyango, I mean, you feel some nostalgia in you.
Definitely, a reminiscence. It takes me way back home, back to my secondary school days. When I was really very young and we're all that excited. Definitely, when you go to the nightclub, the moment they play, you must calculate. Everybody has to jump on the floor.
And talking about you must calculate, Ken, where were you in 1988 when that song was released?
1988, PHS Kumba. I was PHS Kumba, and that is the time when I was. I would say that I started getting deep into life. That would be when I was sometime in
right.
Started exploiting life, and that youthful excitement and exuberance, and with all this beautiful music, and the good dancing Makossa styles. When you go to the club, it makes those ladies, they want to be like, okay, who is this guy?
And You Must Calculate became a sing song for everybody. It became, some even described it as a national anthem.
Yeah, it definitely became, but the greatest surprise is that that was not the best of me, of the Eyango, but definitely a good music.
And talking about the best of Eyango as far as you are concerned, which are some of his songs that later became very close to your heart?
Well, I mean, almost all his music, but the one that became extremely very close to my heart, Service Libre.
Service Libre.
That music caught me. One of the things about the music is not only the beautiful rhythm and the good Makossa style of the dancing, but also the message inside that music.
Wow.
It was extremely beautiful. That music, that is the best of me of the day, every single time. As we talk right now, I have it on my phone. I have it on my car. It's registered. I have it on my tablet. I have it on my computer. I have it on my laptop.
Wow. That is fantastic. And looks like you can be caught all the time listening to it.
Oh, definitely. And not only listening, but dancing to it even while driving.
Now, that song, I guess, was released way back in 85. Well, Prince Eyango is going to confirm that. But more than 30 years on, it still makes sense to you, Ken.
Definitely, it still makes sense to me. That's the reason why I tell you not of what we listen today. When we want to talk of Makossa, we have to go way back. We talk of the real Cameroonian Makossa who played us, and Prince Eyango and the Cameroonian Makossa musicians at that era. They played what we call Makossa. That is why even till date, all the people who lived, who played makosa from that time till date.
Right.
Those makosa are still in our memory. You people like Prince the Day Eyango, people like Oget Ekwala, musicians like Azeluna, musicians like Tana Andre Marie, musicians like Misengo Francois. You can name it. Musicians like Dedi Dibango. You can name all of them.
Right.
That is what we call makosa, and that's one of the reasons why I'm proud of Prince Dede Eyango, because he has stood that test of time even till date.
Prince Eyango has definitely stood that test of time. His name is Ken Shalemonet. He is resource person number 1 on Apex One Radio, in charge of arts and cultural issues. Ken, Prince Eyango has remained himself and continued to wax on strong over the years. What can you say about that?
Well, I mean, the thing is that it goes to tell you that this is somebody who do not only have the talent, the skill, or the knowledge for what he does, but he has the love, the commitment, and the passion for it.
Right.
This is what it takes to be an artist. Because being an artist is not only about the fact that, because there are a lot of people who misconceive this idea of being an artist. They just go into the studio and play whatever and do whatever, bring it out. Because a lot of us have captioned being an artist today not to passion and love, but to money. But this is somebody who has proven on every given music that he has played that he is in the art, not because of the fact that he's chasing anything financial, but because he loves it. And he knows what it means for Cameroonians to appreciate good things. And that is the reason why till date he is celebrated, and he will be celebrated for life, because he has stood the test of time.
Passion and not necessarily money. That is who Prince Eyango is. He is one of Cameroon's legendary singers, and of course we are receiving him on this day on Apex One Radio. Alright, Ken, Prince Eyango now helps other young artists, including the Sea Boys, whom he's now producing. What can you say about this other side of, the Makosa legend?
You know, when you are that kind of a person, when you play this kind of music, when you play this kind of makosa, when you pull this kind of crowd, why then will you not want to pass on that legacy to those who are upcoming and growing? And there are so many ways through which you pass that legacy. It does not necessarily mean that you have to pass that legacy only to makosa musicians. You pass it even to the other musicians who play different genre of music.
Right.
And if we look at the genre of music that the Sea Boys play today, the Sea Boys, these young kids, are playing the genre of music that stand the test of the present time. It is the contemporary, it's the 21st century. Playing that guy, just to prove to you that his talent and knowledge in music does not only end within makosa, it extends with boundary. He is going to take these young guys and do. Definitely, when I heard that Prince Eyango is taking over these young guys, then I knew that they have the greatest and the best mentor that they could ever think of, because somebody who has pleased Cameroonians and the entire world with every single of his music definitely has a lot of knowledge and impact to create in the mind of these kids. And I know for sure that when he will retire, and I know definitely an artist does not retire in his job, but when he will sit back one day and watch these young kids and the others that he has made them grow, he will feel proud knowing that he left a great legacy in the world.
Right. And so would you advise other older musicians with a lot of means to emulate Eyango's example?
Definitely, why not? I don't think that what Eyango is doing is because he's too rich. When we talk of the means, I don't want to limit it to material wealth.
Right.
The means, it obviously means the knowledge,
right,
and the impact that you think that your music is creating to the world. So he has every means. It's not about the money or anything. No, it's about the fact that you have that zeal, you have that enthusiasm to pass on that message and to make sure that that legacy does not die. And finally, we need all these old Cameroonian musicians to come up and take the young artists, take the young Cameroonian musicians growing, and be their godparents, be their forefathers, be the spokesperson for these people into the world of arts. You have to impact that knowledge, because that legacy must and should not die with you.
That legacy must and should not die with you. Be a godfather and, of course, be a godparent to other young artists. His name is Ken Monet, resource person number 1 on Apex One Radio. Ken, we are about to run off this talk on Deji Eyango. What would you advise a younger artist who benefit from the largesse of elders such as Deji Eyango?
Make them proud. Make them know that they did not waste their time investing on you. And the only way you can make them proud is by going out there and be a good example of what they were.
Right.
Even if you cannot emulate them fully and fully be a master like they were, make him proud. There is nothing that is perfect. We all, one of the things I've always told people is that a human being, no matter how you try, you should never fight for perfection. What you should fight for is affection. You should fight for affection, for knowledge, for understanding, communication, teamwork, and love. And that affection has to come with the love that you show to other people. And again, it goes to show the point that when this man impact this knowledge on the younger artists who are growing, make him proud. Do something that will make him proud, so that when he sits in that hall watching you on that stage performing, he sits back and he will smile and he will have that tears of joy, and the tears will be dropping deep inside his heart. And he knows that if he exits this world today, God so willing, we give him a more longer life, but he knows that if he transcends this world today, he will go a happy man, because he did not only create an impact with his music, but he created a greater impact by transforming that skill and talent into other people who decided to carry on his legacy.
Make him proud and let him not think that he wasted his time to invest his know-how, his intellect, his knowledge in you. Beautiful advice there that can only come from an artist himself, like Ken Monet. And of course, when Deji Eyango would have sat and watched the Sea Boys on stage perform just the way he wanted them to do, those tears of joy will definitely drop deep into his heart. Ken, thank you so much. It couldn't have been better said.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ernest Kanjo. And you know, for sure, I always like to conclude with my saying, and this saying, I just want to use it to crown everything that this great king of Cameroon, Makossa, Deji Eyango, has done for Cameroonians. And I will say this: the essence of life lies not on the length of days, but on the use we make of them. A man may live long, yet attain very little in life. Whether you find satisfaction in life, it does not depend on your tale of years, but how you put those years into use. And sharing makes life all the more enjoyable. And Deji Eyango's legacy in Makossa, it is not about the how many years that he is living in this world. It is how he has put every single of that year into use, and the impact he has created into us. And I will keep on saying, and some more to him, continue.
And some more continue. Thank you so much, Ken. I do have a fantastic rest of the day out there in Minnesota.
Thank you very much. And once more, Apex Radio, keep doing what you are doing. We are getting there.
You are getting there, certainly.
Gabriel Chrissy Janko Fere 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 Odala Ya Lambo de Beni Bula Agras de Ka Wembona Otantima Lambo Longo de Tibira Janko Konsamba FM Atinali Wembo Bona Bona Mende Lambwa Jean-Pierre Ripon, le petit frère de Jean-Pierre. Lambo de Beni Bula Akimilo Wemboko Colette Château. Vous pouvez rien changer, nous sommes les vainqueurs, nous sommes les champions, nous sommes les héros. Vous pouvez rien changer, nous sommes les vainqueurs, nous sommes les champions, nous sommes les héros. Vous pouvez rien changer, vous pouvez.
Hey friends, come to think of this, the world has become so competitive and giving birth to people we describe as movers and shakers. See how they excel in their craft and contribute to the development of their community and their society. Their stories are fascinating and inspiring. Their examples are worth emulating. Their successes are great. Here comes a platform that tells those stories with the people behind them coming on board to do so. On Board with Ernest Kanjo is that journey which ferries you into the lives of Africa's illustrious sons and daughters, at home and in the diaspora. The one-on-one top-profile interview is every week on Apex One Radio. On Board with Ernest Kanjo. Be Kanjo's next passenger.
Baby,